Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting about on the contender series in the light heavyweight division between Armen Petrosyan versus Kaloyan Kolev. Not Kovalev, Kolev. Not to be confused with Sergey Kovalev, but this guy's name is Kolev. But I look at this one between Armen Petrosyan versus Kolev. I keep about to say Kovalev. You keep feeling like I'm trying to get that Kova on there when it's just Kolev. But I see this one right here. I see right now that people are leaning to Kolev heavily, but that's the way this thing is with like contender series. People look at it like they're like, won't. Oh, I'm picking him. I'm picking him. I'm picking him. I'm picking her. Like that's how they do when they look at contender series. They don't really look a little bit deep. I don't think they look at the fights. So the odds just be very much unreasonable in a lot of these fights. Well, and a couple of these fights would be unreasonable. Like this fight should really be a pick 'em at worst. I can see why you would lean to Kolev, but he should not be a huge favorite, is all I'm saying. And I'm not picking him in also what I'm saying, but he shouldn't be a huge favorite. He could be a favorite, and I definitely feel like that's warranted to an extent, but should not be a huge favorite, which he is right now. So in this one, I'm gonna go with Armen Petrosyan in this one, and I'm gonna go with it. I feel like Kolev has fought pretty much mediocre competition. I'm not gonna go back and look at his record, but he fought I think two guys that are actually brothers. I'm not even going. Don't quote me on that, but they got the same last name. I think Georgiev and like Kulam Georgiev, whatever case. They both got the last name Georgiev or something. But again, don't quote me on that. One is like 1-6. The first one he beat. The other one he beat who had like a 25-10 record. But when you look at the record, that guy has fought straight tomato cans. So you're basically fighting a glorified can, a can with a lot of wins, but over other cans. So he's the king of cans for his region. So and he beat him to a decision. So it's not like he ran through that can. He gave that can too much credit, too much respect, and got a decision victory over him. And like I said, pretty much just held him against the cage. So when I look at Kaloyan Kolev, I see Jock Holder, and really that's a good bit of the people that Petrosyan has beat. I think he fought Vitaly Minikov's younger brother, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but definitely related to him. Definitely a brother. I don't know if he's older or younger, but he's definitely smaller. But he fought another Minikov, and Minikov tried do the same thing. He looked to hold him. One thing I would say about Kaloyan Kolev, he does got some heavy hands, but striking is pretty basic. Just swinging big shots. I mean, he got power. If he can land, he can knock you out. Petrosyan has been knocked out. Like I say, if he can land, he can knock him out. But I just see Petrosyan as just a more. I just see. Matter of fact, technically, Petrosyan is a much higher level striker wrestling wise, and what Petrosyan has seen the level of wrestling that Kolev has bring. Cause like he fought the other Minikov and fought some other guys that have credible wrestling. And what they look to do, just hold him. They could get takedowns on him. They could smother him to an extent. But at no point is he ever like lost out there. Like he might give up a round, might give up two, or might give up 1.5. But then eventually, once he starts to find a fight to settle or starts to find that pattern, then he eventually puts them away historically in fights. Only got one loss, got caught. But outside of that, when he goes against these wrestlers, he didn't get knocked out by wrestlers. But when he does go against these wrestlers, I would say comparable skills, if not maybe better than Kolev as far as wrestling. And when I look at Kolev, his wrestling don't look all that great. He looks pretty strong. Got basic fundamentals, but nothing super impressive about his wrestling anyway. So we're gonna look to do swing big shots, and when that's not working, he's gonna look to all right. Even before then, nothing. That did not say Kolev himself is a can crusher too. So it's not like he's been fighting the best competition. 10-0, maybe like one decent guy, and then probably that one decent guy is the guy who I said was the king of the can crushers for his region. So who has he really fought? No one. That's just to be honest, 10-0 against no one. But yeah, why would I say I feel like Kolev is gonna go out there, probably swing. I look to go instantly go for the takedown or swing, and when that doesn't work, look to go for the takedown. And I can see him having early success, but I feel like Petrosyan, when he gets those time on the feet, or when he starts to find time on the feet, he's gonna be digging to the body, digging to the head. Like I'm gonna say you don't really dig to the head, you dig to the body, but dig to the body, touch him up top, dig to the body, tack his legs, and just really be like a wear down effect. Like Kolev might be able to lay on him for a good round, but he's not gonna get that extended stay and be there for like 3 nights. He's gonna get one night, that one round, maybe 2 nights, but that third night he's not gonna be able to cash. And I feel like Petrosyan might start to take it away in the second round, but I feel like for sure it's gonna be like a third round knockout for Petrosyan, where our Petrosyan, when you start to see Kolev start to dip off, like start to see his cardio start to fade, when he can't just lay on you comfortably and you getting dig to the body constantly, swinging these big shots and hitting air and getting countered and getting cracked. That's gonna make him frustrated, make him sloppy, make him telegraph. Then he's gonna start to lose his success rate with his takedowns, and his wrestling gonna start to drop. Because now he's dinking, he's hurt. It's costing him more energy. It's taking more out of him to go for this approach. And Petrosyan is making him pay for this approach. So in that third round, you're gonna see a tired Kolev looking lost out there, and then Petrosyan's gonna show him the exit and put him out. So in this fight, I got Armen Petrosyan via third round TKO.